Hey guys, welcome to another video. My name is David Pinto. They also call me Tips to Dave. It's a Monday. We're going to be talking about My Legion Secret. And today is the middle of March. So I just wanted to kind of do a little bit of an update because about 3 years ago, guys, in 2023, I started my journey with My Legion Secret. And I thought that it would be super crucial for me to share with you guys a little bit in this month how I look at the numbers, how I look at things, and how I'm analyzing it, whether it's worth it for me to stay on. This channel is all about affiliate marketing tips and strategies to help you pave the way for your dreams to come true, because that is what personally I'm doing. I do have a full-time job, guys. This is something I do on the side. We talk about tips and strategies, but more than anything else, these tips and strategies are meant to be applied in order for you guys to see the best results from it. I have been applying and using My Legion Secret for the last 3 years on the back end. I do have a full-time job, as I said, but I've been using it on the back end to help me with what I call a funded proposal. So in short, I decided and I made sure that I was using paid advertising to help me build an email list. This was the whole goal. I'm saying this because I think it's really important to understand a use case before we decide whether we want something or not. So I am, as I said, an affiliate marketer. An affiliate marketer, what we do is bridge the gap between problem or a pain point, or a pain point that somebody has, to a solution. Point B, getting them that journey, bridging that gap between point A and point B. Where do they want to get? And that solution is the product and service that we are sharing with the person. So at the end of the day, there are two main specific skill sets that we need with affiliate marketing. One is advertising, which is 100% needed and is never enough of. And the second thing is the copywriting, in terms of using your copy to be able to convert those into actual sales. So those are the skill sets, regardless of programs, regardless of anything that you see on the internet out there, Amazon, not Amazon, whatever, it doesn't matter. Those are the two skill sets, right? But because I have a full-time job, I went about the direction of saying I'm going to use paid advertising to be able to build my email list, and that is something that I can do consistently. Didn't want to go out of pocket, so I decided, what is the tool or thing that I can use in order for me to go out of pocket just a little bit and gain for the long term. That's why I got started with My Legion Secret. It gives you 100 leads. It solves that problem of going out there and finding leads, specifically in the wealth niche, in the make money online or business opportunity space, etc. This is a tool that personally is getting me results for the last 3 years, and I'm not hyping that up, guys. It has generated revenue more than 10,000. That is my results, and my results alone. They're definitely not guaranteed, because I do put in the work and the effort to write better emails, focus on just that conversion of my copy into a sale. The only thing that My Legion Secret gives me is the possibility to have 100 leads every single day to speak to. That is what they're giving. That is what they're guaranteeing. Just having those leads. How you convert those leads into sales is up to you as a marketer. And this is really the key element here. So they give you that 100 leads every day, and I've basically used those 100 leads every single day for the last 3 years. So it's accumulated, and I've got over 200,000 now in one of my accounts. You can have multiple accounts here. That has helped me generate sales consistently in my entire affiliate marketing journey. And this is how it fits into my structure. So I use My Legion Secret to send to offers on Warrior Plus or ClickBank mainly, and I get sales from that. And once I get sales from that, what happens is it builds a fund. Okay, imagine that you are spending it. So in this case, I spend $30 every single month to maintain my My Legion Secret account. Send it to offers, I get sales, and as long as I'm generating at least $30, that account becomes free. It pays for itself. So anything more than that goes to the fund. I hope this is clear. So I kind of create this fund, and then I use that fund every single week, buy and purchase advertising, which leads to me to step 2, and it has a consistent flow of getting, maybe I get 40 leads a week, 50 leads a week, 100 leads a week, whatever it is, comes through and it goes to my email list. And then in that email list, my aim over there is again to use my copywriting skills and my marketing skills to nurture relationship and take and ask and make sure, filter out all of these people who don't have the pain point that I'm speaking to. So my offer has to resonate with that audience. Therefore, it's important for me also to clean my list on the back. But that I use only paid advertising. I don't send My Legion Secret traffic to my list. I use it to generate a fund that helps me build my list with higher quality traffic. The reason being is that My Legion Secret traffic is really nice traffic to have, but it's not the best quality traffic in the world. And I'm the first person to say this. It is not, because they're co-registration leads within the business opportunity space. So they're very highly targeted interested on a specific, and they're also getting a lot of promotional emails from a lot of people. They're not the best leads, but they're not the worst leads as well, because they're tier one countries which have higher purchasing power than somebody who's, in a third world country, who's going on. And I don't mean to say this negatively, but it's just the fact of the matter, right? The GDP is higher, so people have the capability to buy, and these lower ticket offers convert really well with My Lead Gen Secret. But the aim over here is to have a good email and good copy behind you to be able to generate those results. So what I wanted to do today, that's a little bit of a summary of everything. My Lead Gen Secret costs you $60 the first month, and then $30 to maintain after that. So your first month you would go out of pocket by 60, and then every month after that is $30 a month to maintain. As long as I'm making those $30, as I said, that's what's generating me an income, right? I personally have done quite well with My Lead Gen Secret. I'm doing about $300 to $500 every single month. So I'm covering my costs very easily at this stage, and generating more and more results as I go along. It's really nice. I've had fun every single year. I've actually opened a new account, because you can have multiple accounts, and now this is my third year, and I have actually 3 accounts. Who knows, next year I might open another account or not. You guys will see. If you want that, then hit that subscribe button and the bell notification so you are notified on my journey as a whole. Now, I wanted to go to my statistics within My Lead Gen Secret and show you guys a little bit how I look at the numbers. So sometimes I don't look at this regularly, because it really depends on my time that I have, but I do try to look at it often enough, and I've seen some accounts have patterns. So this is the oldest account that I have, and what I want you guys to understand is that in this oldest account, I can my aim over here is always only to get 100 to 200 clicks. That's my aim, because I think about it this way: if I get 100 clicks every single day to my offer, I could convert maybe one of them, maybe 2 of them. That's the whole point over here, the visibility to then convert. And I want to see how often, judge my statistic to see how many clicks I actually need before that offer converts. So I don't change my offers up on the back end. I keep it the same for the entire month at least, and I have different strategies to talk about it. I have a course in the description of this video in case you're interested. Some you can see I'm getting 275 is a good amount of clicks, 300 clicks here, 120. But what I'm noticing is that there are days of the week that I get higher clicks and days of the week that I get lower clicks. So on a Monday, on a Wednesday, and on a Friday, personally for myself, this is not for everybody, on this account I get a good amount of clicks on a Monday, on a Wednesday, and a Friday. And on a Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I also get conversions usually. So I make 3 sales a week, more or less. However, there have been days that sometimes I get on a, let's say, Tuesday or a Thursday, I get more clicks, but I don't get any conversions. And those are indicators to me that maybe on those days I need to focus a little bit on nurturing the leads more, because they take a couple of days, because the fresh leads come in every single day. Maybe they take a couple of days to get a little bit nurtured, and then they make a purchase. So that's how I'm looking at it right now. And I want to try to get more of the older ones to convert on those Tuesdays and Thursdays. So that's the statistics from this account specifically. Let's look at, and I'm just going to go to statistics right here so you guys can see. You can see the percentages here, and we can go back about, I think, so 3 months. Okay. But if I go back here, you'll see that usually I get around 200 to 300. But the ones that have these lower clicks, I want to look at these emails because I want to see what I can improve. So that's how I look at it. Not the product. Look at my emails. What can I change? What's the difference between this email right here and this email right here? Just to give you guys an example, I know it's not the format, but maybe it's the length. This is quite a long email. Now, if I go back here and I look at this other email, which got 300, let's see how long it is. This is a shorter email compared to that one. So I would, and it's also paragraphed slightly differently. So I would look at these 2 emails and see how I can merge the 2 to get the best outcome. So every couple of months, guys, I go back to my statistics and I try to look at these things besides the subject line, besides the clicks and everything else. I try to look at the formatting and try to look at the content of the emails. Am I talking about my story enough? Am I building and nurturing a relationship or not? These are questions that I ask myself consistently, because I believe that, and I can see from my results actually that the highest conversions come from the nurtured emails that I have rather than the salesy emails that I have. This one did really badly, I would say, on a let's say solo ad or something like that. This is very clickbait. How a skill built my 2,500 months. This is very clickbaity and I don't like it. But I tried it to just see what's the difference, right? What is happening there? Should I use that angle or should I just be authentic? I get results without using numbers in my subject line, and it works really well because I'm trying to build a relationship rather than post numbers. One of the things maybe that one affiliate marketer in the past has said had told me, and I didn't really believe it at the time, but I can see the value in the marketing and the copy right now, is that you don't really need to tell anybody how much you actually make in order for you to get conversions, because the conversions come from the relationship that you are building with your leads, the copy that you are writing with your leads, the storytelling that you are having in your emails make the biggest difference. So I have signed up to, for example, a couple of email marketers that I really admire and see how they are doing, because it's the same exact thing that they're promoting every single day, and they're really good marketers. So I'm learning from these emails along the way, maybe an old style, but I take those style and I use it in AI to be able to generate better and better copy. The more specific you get, better the copy can become, better these agents can help you. And at the end of the day, you can relate to these leads to get the sale. So this is the first account. I want to quickly go over the other accounts because I want to show you guys kind of how it works with the other account. So let's log into my second account. All right, guys. So this is my second account. I'm just going to go dive into statistics directly. We're not going to look at this last email that I sent because it was sent today, but you can see these. This isn't a middle-sized account. I have about 91,000 leads, as you guys can see. And, I'm getting pretty decent, getting really decent actually, clicks to this account. So I like the trajectory that this account is going through. But this is kind of my test account. It's my ClickBank account that I send to ClickBank products, and I kind of test different offers just to see which angles of ClickBank work the best. So for the longest time, for entire year, I was using this account just to talk about service-based offers like live chat jobs or Facebook assistant jobs, kind of these offers that are available on ClickBank. And it has been generating me a recurring income, but it's not kind of breached that $200 a month level. So what I'm now trying is using different offers, which on ClickBank, still on ClickBank, which I'm authorized. They're not public offers, but they're offers that I'm authorized because I've had these offers, or I've known these vendors for some time, and I'm trying to share that information here. Those are higher ticket offers, but they have an interesting, I think, entry point. For example, there's an offer that I actually got a sale yesterday from this account that I got yesterday, and it is related. It's what I'm talking about this entire week, which is I'm talking about generically affiliate marketing and building skills and everything else. And I got a sale for a program, of a coaching basically program that is related to a $500 offer. It is actually $500. But I'm sharing it here. They do have a 7-day free trial. So I've got a sale from the 7-day free trial, and I want to see how long the 7-day free trial stays, because the payment plan with this offer is pretty nice. It basically is structured in such a way that has a 7-day free trial, and then the person is billed on that card for that account that they have. $25 more or less for the next, I think it's over like 20 payments or something like that. So it comes up to $500, but it basically means that I'm earning commission every single week from that one sale, because it sums up the total. So it's a high ticket, kind of mid ticket sale, but it sums up, right? Because there's smaller ticket sales along the way. So that's a good entry point in my opinion. It's something I'm testing out, but I can see I'm getting really good clicks to it. I've got a nice sale. This week I've got about 2 sales for it. So I'm gonna see over the next like months and weeks how this evolves, and I can give you guys an update for sure. Let me know in the comments actually if you guys want an update on that. But otherwise, I use this for service-based offers, and it's doing really well. Otherwise, it's about 200 to 250 bucks a month. Is what is generating me this account specifically on ClickBank, because I have it separated. So that's how I look at it. I do not want to analyze these emails yet. Okay, I'm looking at these clicks and I'm looking at these emails, and I like the trajectory that is taking. So I'm going to keep at it, and I want to see whether maybe I can replicate some of these emails on my first account and have that running for me. I save every single winning email, but I also like to have different emails every day going out. I don't want to repeat the same content to these leads. That's just my decision. I think that it's a good habit to have as an email marketer. It gives you the right skill sets. Apart from making the sales, it gives you the right skill sets, gets you into a routine, and at the end of the day, you are addressing the person who is freshest to that list. I just wanted to give you guys this update, go through this thought process with you, share with you my insights on it. If you guys have any tips, I've reached a stage where I have so many My Legion Secret videos, guys, that I honestly don't know what angle to speak about yet. So if you guys need help with, I don't know, creating a specific signature, look, I have these signatures within my emails that I share. If you guys want, a video about that, there is a playlist in the description. why I write it in this format is there is a playlist. It's in the playlist in the description. So I've touched on these different points and I go more over the specifics within my course itself. In case you guys are interested, feel free to check that out. But let me know. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your ideas. Let me know if you guys want a case study. And I'm happy to start that journey and show you guys kind of how it's working and how it's developing. All right. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm going to see you guys in the next video. Keep paving the way for your dreams to come true.